Hello everyone, good to be with you. This is meteorologist Erica Rascaet at the One News Weather Center with your local weather report brought to you by Bud Clary, Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Well, taking a look at the headlines, we are expecting high pressure to regain control of the weather pattern throughout the second half of the work week. But first, we're going to have to deal with some breezy conditions overnight, and that's going to lead to some blowing dust across the Columbia Basin. Also, a few lingering showers well into the day on Tuesday, especially across the inland northwest. But the good news that I have to report is that cool and dry conditions are expected for the rest of the work week and back into the weekend. First, to take a close look across the conditions throughout the past 24 hours in Ephrata. Highs did reach around average in the mid-60s. Overnight lows were exactly where we want to be for this time of the year. Dry conditions were the case there, although I can't really say that for the rest of the northwest, across the inland northwest, and even across the mountains. They definitely did see some showers there. Columbia Basin temperatures exactly in the 60s, just slightly below average. Overnight lows were above average, but apart from that, dry conditions across most of the Columbia Basin. And basically what we're seeing as far as conditions right now, partly to mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the 60s. Dew point temperature is pretty low, far from that 60-degree mark, so that basically means that we're not expecting any rain. Winds are a bit gusty, between 15 and 20 miles per hour, could be gusting as high as 30 to 35 miles an hour, and that could lead to some blowing dust overnight. In the meantime, here's what we saw. Dry conditions, a few showers rolling in thanks to a cold front, leaving some showers and even some snow across higher elevations in the mountains. And that same system also affecting portions of the inland northwest as we see it as it continues to move towards the east throughout the next 24 hours. So what we can expect as far as the next 24 to 48 hours, there we see that system low pressure across Canada dragging this cold front, leaving showers along the coast, snow across the mountains, and even across the inland northwest. But take a look at us here across the Columbia Basin. Dry conditions, so we're expecting a very breezy night. Wind gusts could reach as high as 30 and 35 miles an hour. Could also reduce visibilities as we could see some blowing dust overnight and into the Tuesday morning hours. Tuesday, though, we're expecting just a slight chance of a few showers across the Columbia Basin. The heaviest precipitation will still remain across the inland northwest and even heading into the portions of the Rockies. Apart from that, system will continue to move away. Finally, high pressure settles in, leaving us improving conditions for the second half of the work week, and that goes for Wednesday to Thursday. Plenty of sunshine is expected across most of the Columbia Basin. So what we can expect on Tuesday, some showers across the mountains and even coastal areas as well, snow across higher elevations. And for us here across the Columbia Basin, we're expecting to remain mainly dry, just a very slight chance of a shower lingering. Apart from that, mostly to partly sunny skies, and temperatures will remain in the upper 50s, low 60s all across, and that goes for Quincy as well throughout the afternoon on Tuesday. So if we take a look at the extended outlook throughout the next few days, basically what we can expect are cool temperatures for the next few days. Chance of a few showers on Tuesday, but then plenty of sunshine the rest of the work week and cool temperatures as well. That's all for now at the moment. This weather report was brought to you by Bud Clary, Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. We'll be right back with some sports.